When it comes to brewing coffee with that all-important precision, a reliable scale is an absolute non-negotiable tool in your arsenal. But the question that often arises for home baristas is, should you opt for an analog scale with its classic charm, or embrace the modern accuracy of a digital one? While digital coffee scales have certainly taken the lion's share of the spotlight in most contemporary brewing setups, analog options still hold a certain appeal. In this comprehensive comparison, we'll delve into the key differences between these two types of scales to help you make an informed decision about which one best aligns with your individual brewing style and priorities. Let's break down the critical aspects of each type of scale and see how they stack up against each other. Digital scales are renowned for their pinpoint accuracy, often measuring down to an impressive 1/10 of a gram, or even finer in some high-end models. This level of precision is particularly advantageous for brewing methods like espresso or pour-over, where even slight variations in coffee or water weight can significantly impact the final taste. Analog scales, on the other hand, typically offer a lower degree of precision, often measuring in whole gram increments. While this might be sufficient for brewing methods like French press or standard drip coffee, where ultra-fine accuracy is less critical, it lacks the granular control that digital scales provide. Verdict: when it comes to accuracy and precision, digital undeniably wins. Digital scales tend to exhibit a rapid response to changes in weight, providing near real-time feedback. This quick responsiveness is crucial for techniques that require precise timing and pouring accuracy during the brewing process, such as pour-overs where controlled pouring is key. Analog scales, due to their mechanical nature, may exhibit a slight lag in their needle movement as weight is added or removed. This can make them less ideal for dynamic brewing techniques that demand immediate and precise weight adjustments. Verdict: for speed and responsiveness, digital is the clear winner, especially for fast-paced brewing methods. Digital scales, while technologically advanced, can be more fragile, particularly when exposed to common kitchen hazards like water, steam, or accidental drops. Their internal electronics are susceptible to damage from these elements. Analog scales, with their simpler mechanical design, are often more rugged and resilient to harsh kitchen conditions. They can generally withstand more physical abuse and are less likely to be rendered useless by a bit of moisture. Verdict: in terms of overall durability, especially in potentially rough environments or for travel, analog holds the edge. Digital scales frequently come equipped with a range of convenient built-in features, such as timers for tracking brew time tare functions for zeroing out weight, automatic shutoff settings to conserve battery, and backlit displays for easy reading. Analog scales, in contrast, are typically very straightforward in their operation. They require no batteries or electronics. You simply place your coffee and water on the platform, and the needle indicates the weight. Verdict: digital scales offer more features and enhanced usability, while analog scales prioritize simplicity and ease of use. The aesthetic appeal of each type of scale is purely subjective and largely depends on your personal preferences and the overall vibe of your kitchen. Digital scales often sport a sleek, modern, and minimalist design that complements contemporary kitchens. Analog scales, on the other hand, can evoke a sense of vintage charm nostalgia and can be a more visually appealing choice for kitchens with a rustic or retro aesthetic. Verdict: this is purely subjective and depends entirely on your individual style and kitchen decor. Digital scales are available across a wide spectrum of price points, ranging from budget-friendly entry-level models to premium options packed with advanced features. Analog scales are generally less expensive up front, often representing a more cost-effective initial investment, albeit with fewer features and less precision. Verdict: analog scales might be more budget-friendly initially, but digital scales can offer better long-term value for users who prioritize advanced features and accuracy. So, which type of coffee scale should you choose? Choose digital if you highly value pinpoint precision, fast responsiveness, and the convenience of modern features like built-in timers and tare functions. Digital scales are an excellent choice for espresso enthusiasts and those who appreciate a more tech-driven approach to their brewing. Choose analog if you prioritize simplicity of use, rugged durability, or are working with a more limited budget. Analog scales can be a perfectly adequate option for beginners or those who primarily brew methods where ultra-fine accuracy is less critical. Final thoughts: it's about what feels right for your brew. Ultimately, whether you decide to go analog or digital, the most important thing is to have a reliable scale in your brewing setup. Both types can play a vital role in helping you achieve consistent and delicious coffee. While digital scales might offer an edge in terms of control and accuracy, analog scales provide a rugged and straightforward simplicity. At the end of the day, it's not just about the grams. It's about choosing the tool that makes your daily brewing routine feel right and helps you enjoy the best possible cup of coffee.